Hello and welcome to my Yoga for Menstruation class. This practice is recommended for your heaviest day when you're moving a little slower and your flow is heavy and you just want to practice a little bit of self-care. For me on this day, my practice is all about connecting with my intuition and moving more deeply within myself to really experience this cycle of death and release, so that I can come out on the other end feeling lighter and restored. So this practice today will be on the floor. It's a very grounded practice. I will be using 2 blocks, a bolster, and a blanket. You can also do this practice without any props, or if you have just a regular pillow from your couch or your bed and just a smaller blanket that you can fold up. These props are mostly just for comfort than they are for any specific functionality. So we'll begin in a Sukhasana, our easy seat with the legs crossed. You're welcome to sit on a pillow or a blanket or to slide the blocks underneath your knees for some extra support on your hips. We'll take the Gyan Mudra, index finger to thumb, to promote mental clarity and help us tap in and center ourselves. And lengthen tall through your spine as you close your eyes. And we'll take a few deep cleansing breaths here. So wherever you are, exhale through the mouth. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And a big open mouth exhale. 2 more, inhale. Big exhale. 1 more. And now seal your lips. Breathe in and out through your nose. A gentle, steady breath. This is our Ujjayi breath. We'll practice this through our practice today. If it feels more natural and comfortable to you to exhale through your mouth, do that. Honor your body. During our menstrual cycle, we're releasing and shutting away excess. We're going to detox our body very gently, and we'll begin with our breath. With each exhale, your body softens. And now as you breathe, begin to focus your exhale downward through the spine, through your belly, down into the earth. Allow this energy to pass through you. As you inhale, you feel the body expand, and as you exhale, you feel your body soften. And then bring your hands to rest as if you're cradling your pelvic space. The thumb and index fingers connect, making an upside down triangle. And continue to breathe in and out through your nose as you draw your awareness down into our womb space. With each exhale, you feel this downward flow of energy as you tap into the natural rhythm of your body. Each menstrual cycle, each period is a transition, a letting go ceremony. What can we release? What can we surrender? As you breathe into your womb space, create an intention here. I surrender. I let go. I trust the natural cycle of my life. Let's take 3 more deep breaths into our womb space. And in this space here, we'll sing the sound of Om together 3 times as a cleansing and a toning of our sacral chakra. Inhale together. What do you feel in this sacred space, in this sacred womb? Do you feel warmth? Maybe you feel a little bit of pain and discomfort. Can we experience this cycle as sensation without judgment? As we breathe and gently move through our practice today, continue to bring your awareness into this space, caring for and sending love to our sacred womb. On an inhale, reach your hands up and over your head as the palms draw together. Find an exhale as you draw the hands down toward your heart space. 2 more of these. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, drawing your hands to your heart. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Let your fingertips rest down on the floor. On an inhale breath, send your right arm up and over your head as you side bend over to the left. Take a few breaths here. Feel the knees soften. Reach up through the fingertips. Take another deep breath as you side bend. Inhale, reach that hand back up and over your head. And then set your right hand back and behind you, looking over your right shoulder. With your opposite hand, reach for the right knee for a twist. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to deepen your twist. Keep looking over your right shoulder. Feel your knees soften. Breathe into the womb space here. Our twists are detoxifying. We practice a gentle twist here to encourage a little bit of movement, to allow our blood to pass, to shed away what is no longer serving us in our lives. Now keep your left hand on your knee. Send the right arm high into a side bend. You should feel some sensation around your rib cage here. Just breathe. Experiencing a unique sensation. Finding comfort here. Take a deep breath. Now the right hand grabs the opposite knee so the arms are crossed. Round your spine, chin to chest. Breathing along the back of your heart space. Relax your head. Feel the stretch along the back of your spine. One more breath. And gently release. Inhale, reach the arms up and over your head. Exhale, fingertips down by your sides. Inhale, send the left arm high. Side bend stretch. Feel the knees soften as you lengthen up through the fingertips here and breathe. Invite the breath in as you feel your entire body. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Take another breath. Inhale, reach that arm high. Set the hand back and behind you, looking over your left shoulder. Right hand follows. Grab your knee and twist. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to deepen your twist. Feel the knees soften. Ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose. As women, we experience this beautiful gift of shedding away what is no longer serving us. We have this beautiful opportunity to create space for something new. New ideas, new creative projects, new ways of being. Where can we create space? Take another breath. What can you let go of? Keep your hand on your knee on your next inhale. Send the left arm high, side bend stretch. Feeling something new and different here. Soften into your breath. Keep the chin lifted up. Creating as much space along your neck as you can. Take another deep breath. Let's cross the arms, grab the opposite knee. Round your spine, chin to chest, and breathe. Two more deep breaths here. Opening up the back of the heart space, opening ourselves up to the future of endless possibility. And then gently release, sitting up tall. Inhale, reach the hands up and over your head. Exhale, press them wide and down to the earth. Let's switch the cross of our legs here. Opposite foot on top. Fingertips are by your sides. Let your head fall over to the right. Take a deep breath. And then roll your head forward, chin to chest. Take a breath here. And then roll your head over to the left. Take a deep breath. And just roll your head side to side a few times. Keep the spine nice and tall. And bring your head back up through center. Let's start to roll out the shoulders in one direction. Gentle shoulder rolls. Other direction. Really exaggerating these movements. You can kind of invite your elbows into it here. And two more big circles. And sit up tall. Interlace the hands behind your low back. Roll the shoulders back and together. Lift the chest, gaze up. Option to keep the elbows bent, or if you can, straighten your arms. Just breathe across your chest here, across the front of your throat. Opening ourselves up to love, to receive all the blessings in our life. And gently release the hands. Send your left hand out in front of you. Let's pull the fingers back with the opposite hand, getting a nice stretch across the chest. Flip the palm down, pull those fingers back towards you and breathe. And shake out the hand. Send the right hand forward, palm faces forward. With the opposite hand, pull those fingers back, getting a gentle stretch and breathe. And flip the palm down, pull it back, take a deep breath. And shake that hand out. Pull out the wrists a few times. Just opening up any spaces in our body where energy may be stuck. We really want to take advantage of this downward flow of energy through the body. So we want to open up all of these channels in our bodies. All right, hands on the knees here. Let's do our seated cat-cow. On the inhale breath, pull your heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, tucking your tailbone under. Breath to movement. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. And continue this breath to movement at your own pace. Feel free to pause if you find an expression that feels good. And just start to invite in some organic movement here. So you can make circles with the chest. You can roll out your head, your shoulders. You can't do it wrong, just breathe. Finding some intuitive movement. Tapping into these intuitive waters within you. Let's take 3 breaths. And then come back up to center. Hands at heart center. Take a deep breath here. Hands to your womb space. Take a deep breath here. Hands to the earth. Take a deep breath here, feeling grounded. And then we'll move into a child's pose. So this is where you can invite your props in. If you'd like to have a blanket on the floor underneath your knees, you can do that for a little extra cushion on the knees. I'm going to be using my bolster as a pillow here. So using your pillow or bolster underneath you for support. You can also slide a block or 2 underneath your bolster for a little bit of support on your chest. It's really important that you cater this practice to your body, doing exactly what feels good for you and relaxing for you. We're going to stay in our child's pose for a little while today. So rest your head somewhere. I like to wrap my arms underneath my bolster when I'm using the blocks. Let your elbows rest on the floor wherever you can. And let your hands rest on the floor wherever they can. And take a deep breath. And take another deep breath. Feel the body begin to soften here, your knees and your hips. Feel your feet flat on the ground. Feel the shoulders soften and relax. Allow yourself to surrender here to this posture. Breathe into your sacred womb space As we gently massage the uterus and the ovaries here, holding this sacred space, caring for ourselves. Keep your breath steady and gentle. And turn your head in the opposite direction so that we rest on both sides, stretching the neck both ways. Where are you still holding on? What can you let go of? Breathe. With each exhale, you feel more space within. Let's take 3 more breaths here in our child's pose. And slowly begin to press yourself up. You can move your props off to the side. Bring the knees together. Feet stay together. Sit back on your heels here. Hands to heart center. Lengthen up through the spine. Take a few breaths. Hands to the womb space. Take a few breaths here. And hands to the earth. Cross the ankles, come back to a seat again. We'll do a seated forward fold. You'll send your legs out in front of you. If you'd like to use your pillow or roll up a blanket to slide underneath your knees, this helps if you have really tight hamstrings. When our hamstrings are tight, we tend to just overstretch our back. So by bending the knees a little bit here, we'll have more of a stretch in our legs and we won't overstretch the back. Okay, so draw the toes toward each other, lengthen up through the spine, through the crown of your head. Find an inhale breath. Exhale, walk the hands forward, forward fold. You can hold on to your shins or your feet, or your hands can rest on the earth, whatever is comfortable. Maybe you use a block to support your head. And again, finding surrender here in the posture, just breathing gently. Feel your head soften, your shoulders soften, the legs soften. Let's take 5 more breaths here, getting a nice deep forward fold stretch. Two more deep breaths. And slowly roll back up to a seat. Move that bolster or blanket off to the side if you used it. Pull one foot in. We'll take another forward fold here. So my foot's to the inner thigh. Inhale, send the right arm high. Exhale, grab the outer edge of your foot or the ankle or the shin, forward fold. Just getting a deeper stretch here into the hamstrings and into the side body, while gently stretching the right hip. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Notice how each time you exhale, you move more deeply into your stretch, creating more space as you let go of tension. More space for freedom. Slowly rise back up. Let's switch legs. Pull the left knee in. Inhale, send the left arm high. Reach across to the outer edge of your foot or the calf, forward fold. With each exhale, we release tension. And with each inhale, we fill with more space. Three more deep breaths here. And slowly roll back up. Both feet together, knees wide. Our cobbler's pose. If you'd like to place blocks under your knees that may feel more supportive on your hips, you can also lay a blanket under your ankles. Lots of ways to get comfortable here. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold as you lead with your heart. Lead with the heart. Hands rest on the earth. Maybe you find something to rest your head on, or just relax the head. We'll stay here for about 5 breaths. Breathe into your womb space, into the hips. Just opening up this space. Just allowing more space for the flow of whatever needs to be released. Clearing away any stuck energy, any tension. One more deep breath here. And slowly walk your hands back in. We're going to come down onto our backs. So I'm going to get a little comfortable with my props. If you want, I like to lay a blanket back behind my head. And then I'll put a bolster or a pillow where my knees will be when the legs are straight. Okay. So we're going to lay down onto our backs. And we'll take a restorative bridge pose here. So option 2, gently lift your hips, letting them rest on your pillow or rolled up blanket, whatever it is that you have, maybe even a block. Just gonna let our hips rest here and let the palms roll open. This posture eases low back pain. So if you're like me, I experience low back pain when on my heaviest days, or maybe your hips are sore, or you're feeling some cramping. This posture really helps to alleviate these types of symptoms. You can let your hands rest on your womb space here, or let the hands rest out by your sides. And just take slow, steady breath. Continuing to breathe into the womb space. We'll stay here for about 5 more breaths. Continue to breathe, noticing the peace that you have collected and created through this practice. Gently lift your hips. You can either slide that bolster or pillow down below your knees, or just move it out of the way. Let the legs go long for a few breaths here. Just feel the spine rest on the earth. And we'll pull the right knee into our chest, giving it a gentle squeeze. Let it fall out towards your right shoulder here. Take a few deep breaths. And with your left hand, guide your knee across your body for a twist. Look over towards your right arm and breathe. And gently release the twist. Let's switch legs. Pull your left knee in. Hug it in towards your chest. Feel the knee wrap around your rib cage. And take your twist, draw that knee across your body. And gently release your twist. Coming back to center for Shavasana. Arms and legs go long. Let your hands roll open by your sides. Shimmy your shoulder blades together just a little bit here. Option to rest your hands on your hip space, or option to lay a blanket or a pillow over your hips, over the pelvic space. A little bit of pressure sometimes feels really good if you're experiencing any cramping, any pain. Just take a few deep breaths here. Feel the body soften and relax. Our menstrual cycle and this yoga practice have helped us to let go, to release what no longer serves us in our life, to create space for something new, something more meaningful. Just trust that whatever needs to be released here has been let go of. Our body holds so much wisdom. This yoga practice is a way of strengthening this relationship. Strengthening our connection to these natural cycles in our body, with the earth and the seasons and the moon. As you rest here in this space, you feel connected to these forces. You are reminded of your power as a woman. Power of your blood, of your sacred womb space. We have power to create anything that we wish to have in our lives. To create love, memories, friendships. What can I create? Rest here in this space of peace, in this space of wisdom. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. When you feel ready, begin to deepen your breath. Invite movement into your fingers and your toes, and gently rock your head side to side. And then reach your hands up and over your head as you stretch the body. And then roll over onto your side, supporting your head with your arm for a few moments here. In this posture, we honor the cycles of samsara in our life, of death and rebirth. As we let go, we create space for new. Slowly press yourself back up, returning to where we began, our Sukhasana, our easy seat. With the legs crossed, let your hands rest on your knees as you lengthen your spine. And take a few deep breaths here. A few deep breaths of gratitude for this practice, for this time spent in stillness and intention. Bring one hand to your heart, the other to your womb space. May we live our lives from a space of deep intuition. May we live in balance with these cycles. May we honor our sacred womb space, our space of life and creativity, and also death. We honor these cycles. Again, placing both hands on the womb space, let's sing the sound of Om together to seal this practice. Calling out to all the women in our lives, may they honor this space and remember their power. Inhale together. Inhale, reach the hands up and over your head so the palms touch. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart and make your lotus mudra here, spreading the fingers, pinkies and thumbs stay together. Take a deep breath in this space of beauty, in this lotus flower energy, honoring this beauty within ourselves. From this space, I bow forward humbly with Namaste. Namaste.